Hey guys, for your chance to win one of the cards shown off in today's video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like our Facebook page and this video, and leave a comment down below on which card is your favorite. Once these cards return from grading, we'll be doing a live giveaway where one of our subscribers will be winning one of these PSA cards. Thank you so much, and we hope you enjoy this new adventure in collectibles on our channel. Welcome to the first part of our new collection series where we'll be going over some of the cards that we are sending off to PSA. This lot we have is roughly 200 cards, and today I want to show off just a chunk of them so the video is not too long, and that way we can gauge the community interest and see if this is something that people want to see. I've got a fresh pile here that I want to go over. So if you do enjoy these kind of videos, make sure you like the video to let us know. That way we can keep creating new content for collectors as well as players. So let's begin. First card I'm going to show off in our grading pile is none other than the Triple Flash SS4 Son Goku. Quite an old SPR. Back from Colossal Warfare, I believe set 4 was, if I'm not mistaken. But we had the GT engine. We have 4 of those to send off, a nice playset. These have been in the binder for quite some time. Have not seen the light of day in forever. Next card we want to show off, we've got the Distant Descendant Son Goku Jr., the SCR. From the same set, I believe there might be 3 of these that we are sending off. Obviously, we are hoping to get, PSA 10s. For those that were or were not aware, PSA closed its doors for economy quite a while ago. And has only just recently opened up, so that's why we have such a large pile to send off. We're going to show off the final Showdown Son Goku SPR from Clash of Fates. So these are probably a nostalgia trip for those that were playing the game back in the day. These were actually amazing for their time, and they're still amazing now. They're great. I've got 3 of these to send off. So a lot of these cards are going to be from, a lot of the older sets as well. I've got a lot of new stuff as well that I've been collecting. But it's kind of a good mixture of both. Yeah, I'm really keen to see how these turn out. What grades they get. Another classic from I'm pretty sure it's Colossal Warfare. If it's not BT4, let me know in the comments if I'm just literally getting them all wrong. But I'm almost certain BT4 was Colossal Warfare, unless that was the third. But I'm trying to think of the third, but I actually can't remember it right now. But yeah, Height of Mastery, Son Goku, 4 of these bad boys. These cards have never been played in decks either. That's why I want to kind of send them off and make sure that they get the love they deserve into the collection itself. We've got 2 Broly Limits Transcended SPRs. This is from set 6. I don't even remember what set 6 is. That Destroyer Kings, maybe? It's been such a long time. We're already on to BT17 that I can't remember exactly which one's which. I remember the set names, but I just don't remember which one is which. Next 4 I want to show off. We've got the Repeated Force Vegito SPR. These are really bringing back memories. I remember when I opened the folder and I wanted to start sending stuff over, and it just didn't stop. The pile just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This is from Union Force, the second set that the Dragon Ball Super card game ever released. These are, and they don't make SPRs like they used to. They're just absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to see these in slabs. I'm obviously praying, that they do get PSA 10s, but after all this time, you'd still probably be happy with PSA 9s. They are all pretty good quality. SSB Gogeta Fusion Onslaught, again BT6. Pretty sure. Yep, there is 4 of them there. I'm pretty sure, like I said, this is Destroyer Kings. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, Fusion Onslaught. Absolute gorgeous card. Next card in the list itself. This is an all-time classic. Some of the OGs will remember. Broly the Rampaging Horror. So this is from Galactic Battle, the first set ever introduced into the Dragon Ball Super trading card game, and we're sending off a playset of this. Absolutely stunning. I have heard that a lot of the original stuff from the first set or two is very, very hard to get PSA 10s. Obviously, at the time, you probably don't think about it. We're into our 5th year, so you don't really think about, you know, kind of keeping them in good nick. You probably did think about playing with them. So it's really hard to find really good conditions of these cards these days. That's why I'm kind of hoping for the best. And yeah, I'm actually very excited on what these cards will grade. A lot of these are, well, pretty much all of these are from the collection as well. I didn't buy any of the older ones. Some of the newer cards were purchased, obviously, to complete, which we'll go into a bit later. But yeah, I'm really curious to see. They all look good, but that's just, you know, to the naked eye itself, so it's very hard to kind of gauge what, you know, a grader's eye is going to see. I do already have some graded cards, so if you guys do enjoy this kind of series, please let us know, and we might even go over our already graded collection, as myself and Gary do have quite a fair bit of graded cards already that we wouldn't mind showing off and keeping on the channel as well. So let us know if you want to see that kind of stuff. The next card in the block is Hyper Rush SSB Vegeta. Again, another classic. This is from set 3. I'm trying to think what set 3 was if it wasn't Colossal Warfare. I'm just drawing a blank. I probably should have looked at it before getting into this video, but I thought I would remember. I thought my memory served me well, but, you know, going back 4 years, 5 years now, it's very hard to kind of remember all this, I guess. But yeah, another card that doesn't really see too much play these days, but very curious to see. All collectors' items as well. The SPRs and SCRs back then were amazing. Another part to add to the amazing list, we have the playset, and even though it isn't Ultimate, still wanted to get 4 of the Hyper Evolution Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. Now, this is from BT3, so maybe I am getting it wrong. Maybe Destroyer Kings was not Destroyer Kings. Maybe Colossal Warfare was 3, because I thought this was the SCR that came with it to work with the red deck back in the day. Anyway, I'm just confusing myself and probably confusing you guys and making myself sound so stupid, so I'm just going to stop talking about set names unless I actually know. But we've got 4 of the Hyper Evolution Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku, a card that people started putting into the GT deck from Ultimate Squad. Obviously, there is still better choices, but yeah, it's funny how this SCR kind of just randomly comes back into play every time there's some random support for GT. Speaking of random support for GT, I can't wait for the Pan leader to be rebooted in the next set. The first Zenkai series. Very, very keen. Fingers crossed it turns out to be amazing, because I'm a big fan. A big fan of Pan. Can't wait to see what they reboot her with. We have 3 Miraculous Fighter SS3 Gogeta. BT5. I don't even know. I'm not even going to try anymore. I'm just going to name what set they came from. So 3 SCRs. Not sure what happened to the 4th. Maybe I just finally learnt a lesson and was just like, you know, don't worry about it. We'll just keep 3. So for those that remember as well, I'm trying to show on the camera. Let me try and get the autofocus back in. There we go, a little bit better. Yep, it was there and now it's gone. But it didn't have the 1 cost. It was a blank dot. I'm trying to get it as close as I can. It was there and then it's kind of gone. Let me just put 1 and see what happens. There we go. So it was a blank cost. It was a print error, but every single SCR came with it. So you didn't get some that had it and some that didn't. They obviously fixed that issue with the reprint packs, as that Gogeta SCR is in the reprint packs. But yeah, at the time it was a well-known error on the print cycle itself. Another one from BT3, we have the Ultra Instinct Sign Son Goku playset. Back in the day when Goku was featured on so many SPRs, and this was at the time where there was only 4 SPRs a set. And I think the ratio was 1 SPR per 3 boxes. If we take it back down memory lane, it was 1 SPR every 3 boxes, if I'm not mistaken. And those were back in the days where we only had 1 SCR per case. But there was only 1 SCR per set as well. So, yeah, man, what a time. What a time that was. BT6, again, I think it's Destroyer Kings, could be absolutely wrong. But we have 5 of these. Don't ask me why. Probably making up for the fact that I only got 3 SCRs for the Miraculous Fighter. But another gorgeous card. I do really like how they used to change the art styles, obviously every set or every 2 sets. You know, we've got obviously the black background in these SPR series. I think that went on a bit too long. I'm pretty sure they kept that art style for about 3, maybe 4 sets. Then they finally started to change it up. We've got the God Break Son Goku again from the very, very first set, Galactic Battle. We've got a play set of these, like I said, back in the day when Goku was featured on almost every second SPR. Again, really hard to find these in good quality. But I'm still hoping, obviously, even those, like these old ones, if they get PSA 8s, I'm probably not going to be surprised. I'd be happy with getting PSA 8s as a minimum. And then anything more is obviously a bonus, but we'll just have to wait and see. And the last 4 cards I want to show off in this episode today is the first ever SCR printed, the Ultima Force SSB Vegito. Absolutely gorgeous card. Yeah, they kind of done such an amazing job on this. And I remember the first time that I packed one of these cards, we were at PAX Australia. And it was Union Force, and it was a pre-release too. So it was, again, we drafted, and if you guys remember Union Force, if you guys remember, Union Force, you know, everyone played androids, and it was just like, you have to have 6 life and then you awaken straight away. It was one of those leaders that was just kind of like broken for the format it was. And we packed it in the last pack, and we've never seen it because there was no real leaks at the time. There was no real Facebook reveals. It was obviously the second set. And we packed it on the day, and I just remember someone walking past and someone was like, I'll offer you $350 for it right now. And it was just like, whoa. You know, it was the first time that any big money was kind of brought into the game, or like that was even mentioned. But yeah, we held on to it because it was just such a feeling, such a rush. We wanted to play the card game itself, and it was an amazing card, and it was obviously the first SCR ever introduced into the set. But yeah, that was what a time to be alive back in the old days, back in the simpler days of the game. But that is it for our first part of our series, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment down below which card is your favorite from the reveals. We have another 100 and something left to reveal to you guys in future parts. So if you did enjoy it, make sure you like the video. Make sure you go to our Facebook page and like it, so that way you're notified of when the cards do get sent back and when the giveaway goes live. We are on the road to 500, and then we'll be on the road to 1,000. So by the time these cards come back, we are hoping we have definitely smashed those goals. Thank you so much for the support, guys. As always, we appreciate it. And stay tuned for part 2 of our grading series and our collection playlist. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.